MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Derek Holland, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Mookie Betts strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And the month of June is really where you begin to weed out the contenders from the pretend.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That's a nice job of finding that gap to start the inning. This is going to get all the way to the wall, and with his speed, he took one look over his shoulder, and then he turned it on. He's going to make it into third with nobody out.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Holland pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to fielder for out number 2. David Ortiz will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Pablo Sandoval will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
The 1-0 pitch. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Juan Lagares will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Here's Chris Young. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The relay throw, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Chris Young picks up another base hit there, and now he's just 2 away from 1,000 for his career.
Well, I've seen quite a few guys close in on big career milestones, Matt. And I tell you, as the numbers get bigger, so does the pressure. You just want to get there as quickly as possible so you can enjoy it.
Travis Shaw is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielder has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Shaw is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
You know, when you watch these guys play it, you feel like they're on base all day long. They lead the league in OBP, and they just keep putting guys on base. If they continue to do that, they're going to be tough to stop, especially when they get big hits with runners in scoring position.
Rougned Odor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Lagara's on the run, and this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's safe.
Well, this won't hurt the old slugging percentage any. This thing finds a seam out there. And he makes it all the way around to third with his 3rd triple of the year.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at 3rd, 1 away. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll find the alley. Should be extra bases for Fielder. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He stands at 2nd with his 13th double of the year. Hit out towards 2nd. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down. Adrian Beltre will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit in the air to right field. Betts on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jordan Pacheco will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Yeah, he's swung the bat extremely well in these recent games, and that average just continues to rise.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. So, unfortunately, he'll be forced to leave the game here with an apparent head injury. And we're hoping, of course, it's nothing too serious, but it's usually not good when it's above the neck. Mookie Betts will stand in for the 2nd time here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, he was just sitting on that changeup. Pretty obvious there. Can't imagine they're going to try and do it to him again.
To short, hit hard. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get them both. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is a former teammate of mine, Adrian Beltre. He's one of the most reliable third basemen in the game defensively. Some guys just look comfortable in the hot corner, and he's one of them. And I got to add this, only guy to play third without wearing a cup.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 2-1. Delino DeShields will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Josh Hamilton will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Drew Stubbs will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On the move is Lagares, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. This might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Michael McHenry is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Elvis Andrus gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Xander Bogaerts is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Holland into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Number 34, the designated hitter,
David Ortiz Strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. A barehand play by Andrus. In time.
Oh, what a play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. DeShields under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Rougned Odor digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Tap foul at home plate. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Prince Fielder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Mitch Moreland is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Chris Young is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
Left field and deep. Hamilton going back. Gone! It's a solo shot for Chris Young. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw.
Travis
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher Jordan Pacheco.
Jordan Pacheco digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Holland sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Mookie Betts steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Andres fields it cleanly. Relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Adrian Beltre is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Delino DeShields in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 32.
Josh Hamilton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Low for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective. And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Dustin Pedroia will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Holland's ready. First pitch on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Hit sharply toward third, but Beltre is able to get his glove up and spear this one out of midair for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bogaerts will head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
David Ortiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hamilton racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. Number 31 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up the middle and off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Here's Juan Lagares as he lines this one out to center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Young. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now, with him really starting to labor out there, I think he just wants to get out of this fifth inning.
And even if he does, that might be the last we see of him.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Hard liner toward short. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1. And that hit certainly represents something of a milestone for him. Number 1,000 for his career.
Yeah, that's a nice achievement for him, Matt. It's a long way from the numbers some of the all-time greats put up, but it's certainly very respectable.
Chichi Gonzalez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 7-1, and he is in there.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Jordan Pacheco steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is Bruce Stubbs will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
To short. Bogarts has it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
the catcher, number 14, Michael McHenry.
Michael McHenry steps in now. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The shortstop.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Mookie Betts makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit to short. Andrus has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting number 15. Second
One
baseman,
away, and here's the
Dustin
2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Stubbs moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Left side, backhanded. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Rougned Odor will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Porcello has his target. 0-2 pitch on its way. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1. Prince Fielder will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Throw to first and plenty of time to get Fielder for out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mitch Moreland stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Welcome back to Arlington. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And Ortiz hits one high in the air, and this one is going to be long gone. Home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Pablo Sandoval ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
But right at the first baseman fielder, one away. Juan Lagares steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Prince able to make the catch here, and there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Young. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one for the Sox thanks to the big blow by David Ortiz. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Rangers 1.
Leading off for the Rangers, third baseman.
Scorched to third. Sandoval has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Fielder number 3,
Delino DeShields will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll get in there safely.
The left fielder number 32.
Josh Hamilton will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now an 8-2 game. Drew Stubbs steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And bobbled out there by Pedroia. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Michael McHenry strides in, grounded out his last time through. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rangers come up with 1 on the Hamilton double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 8-2. Sam Dyson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Dyson.
Travis Shaw gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hamilton is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Jordan Pacheco digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Mookie Betts will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Rangers 2. Elvis Andrus will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Second baseman,
Rougned Odor is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That evens it up 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So one gone now in the Texas half of the eighth, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Young, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Mitch Moreland will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Adrian Beltre will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Carson Smith will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Adrian Beltre is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Dustin Pedroia will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
Gets on top of 1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. number 14 on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
David Ortiz will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's the 2-0. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Odor has it. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Pablo Sandoval digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Odor is there. Throw to fielder at first. He'll take care of him, and that'll be that. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Rangers 4. Striding in to start the 9th, Delino DeShields. And they'll need him to get something going here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Looped out towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Josh Hamilton stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 1 out. Drew Stubbs gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. Nothing in 2. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Pedroia on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, David Ortiz. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
The final line.